What's up, guys? Okay, I've never been live on YouTube, I don't think. If I have, it's been a very, very long time. I've been live on TikTok and I've been live on Facebook and Instagram. I don't love Instagram. Um, that being said, did you guys hear TikTok's coming back to the US? It's slowly trickling back. I can't get to it on my phone, but I can get to one of my accounts on my laptop. That's why I'm glad I don't rely on TikTok to make money. All right. So I'm gonna put on makeup and get ready while we're talking. Hopefully that's okay. I'll watch the live chat in case anyone jumps on. However, since I never go live on this account, I'm not expecting a lot of people to show up live. But if you're watching the replay, comment replay just so I know. All right. You see me looking up here? That's where my mirror is because I'm gonna try to put together a little face. I know this isn't a great angle. We're just gonna deal with it here. I can raise you guys up just a little bit. Just a little bit. All right. So I want to talk today about two simple things you need to make money online. Now, I've talked to a lot of different people over the years. I've technically been online full time since 2018. I haven't been doing the same thing. And I started online in 2016, and I even did like MLMs and stuff in 2015. I don't do that anymore. But I do get the question a lot about what all do you need to actually make money online? Because a big misconception, even with business owners today, because over the last couple years I've worked with a lot of business owners, and a huge misconception is you need a ton of tools, you need expensive softwares, you need all this stuff to make legit money online. And I'm here to tell you that's a effing lie. They lied to you. Whoever told you that is likely selling one of those tools. And yeah, we don't got time for the lies. um I'm a huge believer in you should not invest a ton into your business before your business is making money. Now, you can invest in like a little bit of training if it offers you like done for you stuff and whatever, but you cannot invest more than your business is making, because that's how you go broke, right? So and when I talk about invest, I'm talking about in all these like fancy softwares and apps you see, and hiring a bunch of people on your team to work for you and all this stuff. You do not need to do that when you're starting out in business online. I don't care what the F you're selling. I worked for a lot of different businesses online. Hold on just a second. Let me tell my kid to be quiet. Right, I'm doing a live video. Can you please be quiet? Thank you. I'm not going to edit this either, so sorry to you. So yeah, that's a huge misconception, and honestly, like I've done marketing for businesses, I've done sales for businesses, and I've done operations. I've done a lot for online businesses and for brick and mortar. And a lot of times people will say you need something because they're selling that item, if that makes sense. So okay, let's get into the two things you actually need to be successful online though and earn income. That is automation and lead generation. So I'll explain, because if you're new to the online space, one, that can sound freaking scary. And two, um, it kind of means lead generation kind of means a little bit different stuff to everybody. Because just like in life, everyone has their own interpretation of stuff. But basically, anytime you're selling anything online, and to make money online, you got to sell something, right? Whether it's your skills and services, like your coaching or whatever, or a course or training or something, or it's a product, whatever you're selling online. So you're going to need leads. You're going to need to bring in people to buy that thing. And a lead is just someone who gives you their information so you can contact them again. It's not to steal their information, it's not to spam them. It's pretty much just someone who's opting into one of your pages, joining your email list, something like that. Now, if you're like, Jaylee, I don't have an email list, or that sounds too complicated, or blah blah blah. I have a very simple plug and play way to resolve that. Just stay. Just stay. Or I dropped a link below down to a free done for you. Like, it's just a blueprint outlining how you can get started earning money today. Okay, so let's get back to it. So you need lead generation and you need automations. Now, lead generation again means someone's opting in or giving you their information so you can contact them again. So you need some kind of way to collect that information. Oftentimes that looks like an opt-in page or an opt-in form. Um, it could honestly, I've also collected leads on like manually, like people sent me their email address. Like there's lots of different ways to do it. So don't overcomplicate that part. But collecting leads also means like, how are you talking to new people? There's a lot of different ways you can do it. It could be a traffic source like social media. It could be like a free traffic source, like creating content and just um, getting people to opt into your stuff. It could be a paid traffic source also on social media and stuff, or on Google where you're paying for ads. It could be giving away a freebie. It could be talking to people in person and networking, like at networking events. Um, Gaining leads can be done a lot of different ways, and some of them are a little bit more complicated than others just because um like some people say like, oh, you have to have like 10 different lead magnets, and lead magnet is just like resources to give people for free if they opt in to get it, so they become your lead. They give you their information. I don't personally think you need a ton of free resources to initially attract people. I think then once you've had your business running longer or been doing affiliate marketing longer, whatever it is you're doing, then you can dive more into, because you'll be able to see like what people want, what they need, what you're good at, what you can provide them, all that stuff. So your lead source, your traffic source, like getting in more leads, that is a thing a lot of people struggle with, and a lot of people go directly to pay someone else to get it for them. Like there's a bunch of different lead softwares. There's some of them are good, some of them aren't, but there's a ton of people. They're like, I can get you like 100 leads, or I can get you like 100 calls a week, or something like that, blah blah blah. Oftentimes than not, if it's just like a person saying they can do that for you, they may not be as skilled as they say. Like there's a lot of little things to look for. I used to coach small businesses too. So um like I know the ins and outs in that. And if you're in that mind space right now, you're welcome to just message me or connect with me. If you I have my links, I think, down below. Connect with me and you can email me back and forth. That's totally fine too. But basically, don't just dive in because you're like, oh, I'm selling something online. Now I need leads. So, yeah, it's the same as social media where you go by followers. Like, if you go buy leads or something like that, they're not necessarily going to be interested in what you're talking about or what you're selling. Just like social media. If I go by 20,000 subscribers tomorrow, are they going to watch my content? Probably not. One, if I went through a shady agency, they're probably all going to be from countries that don't even speak my language, like a lower cost kind of subscriber where they got for like a cent each. Two, like they may be not even interested in earning income online or earning enough money to quit their job or whatever it is. So I'm just saying be careful there. But do know that that is the one big thing you need. You need regular leads coming in or like a traffic source. Two is automation. Now, this is where it gets a little hairy for some people because automation, like doing anything online, website or opt-in page or anything like that, can be very overwhelming to people. And I'm here to tell you it doesn't have to be. because there are lots of places that you can either like pay to put someone together for you. You can um put something together and then like test it and see if it works, like spend money on ads to see if it works or that kind of stuff. So don't be scared. I do have a way for you to have automation all set up for you and step-by-step guide. So if you're interested in that, let me know. But automation doesn't have to be scary, basically. I said all that to say that. Automation can just mean like you have people coming in as your lead, coming in regularly through a source, and then they are sent something and it drives them through to eventually make a sale. And that all on the back end is completely automated, which means you're not actually like pressing the buttons or you're not typing the words for each person. Like you're not like in people's DMs and that's the only way you can make a sale. That's what automation means. So there's lots of different stuff you can set up and get done to have automation set up for you. Um, and really, what I used to think is your business needs to be, if you're like just starting out business online or you're just starting out affiliate marketing or anything like that, first of all, you should be, this is relative to you if you're doing affiliate marketing or selling products online because you should be building an email list. Otherwise, you're missing out on money. All right. I digress. I used to think and I used to believe because I was told it that you do not need to worry about automations until your business is running like thriving and you're making consistently like a certain amount of per month or something like that. And then you automate it. And I now know that is incorrect. Automations, all it means to me now is time freedom. It means less stress. So I don't have to be talking to people all the time. Although I love helping people, like it stresses me out at the thought of, oh, I'm running ads and I have to constantly respond to every single message that it comes in because if you're running ads, you only have a certain amount of time where those people remember even who you are or what they commented on. And I'm only speaking from personal experience. Like that was me back in 2016, 17, even part of 18. Like I was hustling and bustling around and doing all this crazy stuff because I had zero automation set up in my business. And it wasn't even a legit like online business. I was doing direct sales, like lifestyle marketing kind of. It like when I say online business, don't be scared either, because that can really mean anything. Basically, I was just earning income online. But I didn't have any automation set up, then which now I like look back and realize I spent so much time in my business and it wasn't really like money generating activities because I was doing so much like just copying and pasting responses and responding to people and doing all this where it I wasn't even necessarily talking to people who were interested. I was talking to like everybody and I was reaching out to people I didn't know in DMs. I was doing like we call that cold outreach, or outbound marketing, anything like that. I was spending so much time on it because I had no automation set up. Now I have like someone joins my email list, they'll get an email from me, like a personalized message, blah, blah, blah. Like automation can mean a lot of different things. And I have a lot of different automations set up right now in my online business. Um, and that is a must if you want to earn legit income online. Now, does that sound scary for someone who maybe you're not earning income online? Maybe you don't have a business set up. Maybe the thought of having online business scares you. Totally fine. I've been there because I used to be like, I never want to have an online business. And then I've had like two or three since then. That being said, I've done some things that have worked in the past, but they weren't all low stress, and a lot of them required me to work a crap ton of hours, which I do not recommend, especially if you have kids at home, you got a spouse you want to spend time with, friends you want to spend time with, you have an autoimmune disease like I do. I recently got diagnosed with another autoimmune disease. Um, and I've been going through an active flare since the middle of September. This is now a little past the middle of January. That's a long time. That's a long ass time. Um, and it's not been fun. And it's been seasons where like I can't see clearly. And seasons, I mean like weeks at a time. I had to use a walker to assist me walking. I haven't been able to work out since October or something. Coming from someone who works out like almost every day or who used to. It's meant a lot, which meant I had to shift what I was focused on, what I was doing. I had some signs of this happening back in May, which is actually when I started doing what I'm doing now. Actually started focusing on it more because I was like, wait a second, I can't be working 18-hour days, 16-hour days, even if I'm exaggerating. Well, I've worked 16-hour days before online, but I can't be working 8-hour days, 10-hour days. I can't even wake up and go to a meeting at a certain time some days because my fatigue is so bad. And I was like, okay, I need to find something where I can still pay my mortgage. Like I was the money maker at the time when I started having like eyesight issues in May. That's what I was like, okay, I need to find something that works. So I found this chick who was like, yeah, I need would she make over $1 million in less than a year online? And I was like, sounds a little fishy, but I'll check out anything, honestly. So I checked it out and I went through this training and I was like, okay, this is legit step by step. Like I didn't have to know anything previous. In fact, I can forget all of what I learned previously because half of it was not relative, anyways, and just follow what steps were in the training. And yeah, just focus on working a couple hours a day. So that's what I started doing. And now that's what I'm helping people do online. I have a blueprint for you guys. Should be in the description below. And it's how you can basically do the same and how you can get access to this step-by-step guide where there are built-in automations. They've done a bunch of stuff for you and handed it over. They have a proven system, which means all those like opt-in pages and different like things I was talking about. First of all, you don't need a ton of them, like some businesses think you do. Second of all, it's all done for you. So you literally just have to plug and play and go and follow the step-by-step process. It's not hard. It can be done. Like they focus on 2 hours a day. I'd say you can easily do it in 2 to 3 hours a day. It depends on what you want to focus on. Or if you're going to be like marketing on platforms, like how many different platforms you're on. That's the only thing that takes more time, but it's not like hard work or stressful work. Like you see me, I'm on what day is today? Sunday. I'm like legit hanging on YouTube putting on makeup. Like it's not on a previous in a previous life. Because now I just do this full time. I don't do anything else. In a previous life on a Sunday, I would not be here putting on makeup, being stress-free and casual. I'd be freaking out, getting a bunch of stuff done, sitting on my laptop, working for a different company to get stuff done by Monday because a bunch of stuff was due Monday. And the previous week, I didn't have enough time to do it because I was putting out fires. Or I'd be stressing out that I didn't make enough over the weekend or make enough the last week and I got a bill coming up, so I need to work, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I'm really only even on my laptop because I saw TikTok came back. So I wanted to see if it was back for me. So it doesn't have to be complicated. If you want the free blueprint that shows you how you can plug and play into this proven system, then grab it below, or you're welcome to comment on this and I'll get back to you. Comment blueprint. Um, I'm really here to help, and I'm really here to ensure that you're not one of the people that don't know what to do if your platform goes away. Like everyone freaking out when TikTok was going away. I understand the freak out. I completely understand it. And I think it was wrong that they banned it for the 10 hours that they did. Um, but I also knew that I didn't have to freak out because TikTok shop or video views or whatever wasn't what was paying me. So I didn't have to freak out. Now, those who did, I get it. I don't blame them. It was very sad and scary. I mean, it still is because we don't know if the algorithm's the same, but wouldn't it be nice to have another way to generate income without worrying about the government banning our app or someone else controlling when you get paid or money going into someone else's account and then them paying you? And that's not what I'm talking about either. I'm not talking about like I need mascara. I'm not talking about like what was it called? Like where people when you make a sale it goes into like a fund or it goes to a company or something and then they pay you out percentage. You get 100% commission and it goes directly to your account. Like your bank account. That's wild to me because I spent so many years not doing that. And then I went on the TikTok shop and they paid like 3%, 10%, 2% commissions. And even then it goes to TikTok and I didn't get it until the 14-day refund period. I did it for fun for samples, but I didn't do it for paying my bills, that's for damn sure. So yeah. Um and then back to so the automation stuff is actually inside of the step-by-step program if you want to check it out. It's in the blueprint below. But also the lead gen and the lead source and the lead collecting, like building an email list and stuff, that is also in there. Like, how easy would it make your life to just someone to wrap up a proven system into a little box, put a bow on it, and hand it to you? That's pretty much what this is. And when I say proven, that's another thing I wanted to explain because I understand like I say a lot of things and it clicks because I've been in online marketing and online space so long in digital marketing and stuff. But when I say proven, that means it's tested. So what testing means is they go make sure it connects with the audience. And that means that they either spent time, which is a lot of time, or a lot of money. AKA, like, if I make a one pager for you guys and I want to send it out, I would want to test it, right? So that would either mean months of me sending it out to people to see if people responded to it, see their feedback on it, see if they even clicked it, or I'd spend like thousands of dollars in ads and go send it out to see if people liked it. And then what happens if I actually spent thousands of dollars in ads and it was a miss? Nothing. I just lost thousands of dollars. For some companies, that wouldn't be viewed as nothing because it would be data to them, right? But why even worry about that when you're doing your own like little online business? You don't need to do the testing. Just plug into a proven system. Like that's crazy to me that anyone online these days that's just starting out or maybe not even just starting out, just starting something new would spend money on testing themselves. Facebook ads died for small people a long time ago. Yeah, there's still Google ads and stuff, but they're not they're not what they used to be. So you might as well just plug and play into something that you know works because people are literally plugging in and seeing like $600 their first week, $2,000 their second week, like whatever it is. Obviously, it depends on the person and what they're doing and if they follow the steps and stuff. But you might as well just plug into something that is proven to work. And where there's a community of people behind you, all doing similar stuff, so you can ask questions. There's live mentoring and training, and I'm also here to help answer any questions. Um, which is a very how do I say? It's a resource you don't even know what it's worth because you don't know me, but I used to run online companies, like, for other people's companies. Like, I was ops manager, I was a marketing manager, I've been a sales manager. I know a lot about the online space, and I'm here to help you guys, so anyways, hopefully you guys are having a good Sunday. Hopefully that was helpful for someone. Even if you're not interested in earning legit income online and you just were on here for grins and giggles, be sure, can you do me a favor? Just hit the like button. Share this with someone who you think may benefit from it. Comment below, let me know. Um, if you do want the blueprint, just comment below or you can grab at the link below. If not, comment below and let me know if your TikTok is back, if you're in the States, because it's a very weird season over there right now. I'm grateful, but also it's just weird. Weird. Okay. I think I'm done here. That's all. I'm not putting on a lot of makeup. That's all I'm doing today. And yeah, I think, is there a playoff game today? I don't remember. I know there was one yesterday. The Texans lost. Shocker. I like the Texans. All right. Well, y'all have a great day. And I'm sorry. If you're still watching now, I'm not editing this, so I'm so sorry. I'll talk to you guys later.